Hello and welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you are new around here, I make videos on natural hair. In today's video, we're going to talk about things I wish I knew before I started on my whole hair journey, so that you will know these things and you won't wish you know them. If you like what you see, please consider subscribing, liking, or making a comment. Maybe there's something you'd like me to make a video on. Please post it down below and I will try and work on that for you. So let's get into today's videos. Things I wish I knew. The very first thing I wish I knew was that doing your natural hair for the most part is free. Leave the pricey products alone for the most part, okay? So it's free because water can moisturize your hair, the oils in your kitchen can seal it in, and so for the most part you don't need to be spending lots of money on expensive products. Look in your kitchen, see what you've got there. I've just recently done a video on flaxseed. I had flaxseed in my kitchen and I made flaxseed gel and it came out lovely on my daughter's hair. Okay, so have a look at what you have before you buy anything, especially those expensive products. The next thing I'm going to talk about is confidence. Confidence in yourself, how you present yourself with your natural hair, how you wear your hair. You might be getting comments. People might be touching your hair, especially if you transitioned and different things. People will be putting their hand in your hair. Perhaps you might feel some sort of way about wearing your natural hair for the first time, or actually the fact that you're on a hair journey and you're protective styling. The main thing I'm going to say is just have confidence. This is who you are. This is the natural hair that grows out of your scalp. Just wear it and be you and be confident, okay? So I wish I just knew to just be confident. Stop hiding the length, stop hiding the look, and just be me. Just be confident. So that's what I wish I knew, that confidence is half of the game in wearing your natural hair out. Okay then, so the next thing I'm going to say I wish I knew was that your hair, doesn't matter what length you get to, if it's shoulder length, if it's mid-back length, if it's waist length, it's most likely going to still look like it's shoulder length. That's because your hair shrinks, and my hair in this photo is where I am, mid-back length to waist length, and it will always look like this no matter. Embrace the shrinkage. It's part of the journey. You're not going to be wearing out your natural waist length hair without anything in there, without stretching it. And it's going to look like it's waist length. For the most part, it might just look like it's shoulder length. Okay, and my hair is happiest when stretched. I learned so much when I started on my natural hair journey, not to put heat, not to do this, but after a while, I realized that for myself, my hair is best being stretched. That means banding my hair. It means I've got a video actually on how I stretch my hair without heat. Maybe you want to check that out. For the basis of most of my protective style, my hair is required to be in a stretched state. So for the most part, I wish I knew that I should leave my hair in a stretched state. And if I put too much water and it was shrinking too much, that would cause a lot of knots. The next thing I wish I knew was that doing your natural hair, this natural hair care thing, it takes a lot of time. You gotta set time aside, especially on wash day. Wash days can take a long time, especially if, like myself, and I've got a video on my channel, check it out. If you do a henna treatment, you do a protein treatment, you do a moisturizing deep conditioning treatment, it can take a long time. So really prepare yourself for wash days, especially because doing your natural hair can take a lot of time. And then, once you've mastered it, I've got a simpler regimen. But for the most part, especially after I've taken down my protective style, the actual day where I decide to really pamper my hair, it can take a lot of time. So doing natural hair takes a lot longer time than you would actually imagine. This leads really nicely onto my next point, which is to have patience. Patience in untangling your hair, taking it out of a style, patience in learning about the practices of doing your hair, patience in styling your hair, patience with your hair's growth. It's going to grow at its own rate. Patience with yourself. Just enjoy the journey. Just have patience overall. Patience in learning protective style. Patience in putting in protective style. Patience in taking out those protective styles. Just have a lot of patience. The whole natural hair game is about patience. I always touch on that in my video because it's really important. Okay, so my next point is to focus on retention. When I started on my natural hair journey, I thought, okay, I'm gonna grow this hair out, and I actually used to start measuring how much my hair would grow every month, and I thought, okay, at this growth rate, even at this slow growth rate, I'm gonna be at my goals really quickly. But I soon realized that retention is the aim of the game. Really, this natural hair care journey is about retention. Your hair is going to grow anyway. If you take biotin, if you take MSM, whatever you take or put on your hair, if you use growth aids, if you don't use growth aids, your hair is going to grow. But what are you going to do to retain what it's grown? Because remember, our hair is fragile. Once it's out and it's exposed to the elements, it's likely going to break. So what are you going to do to make sure that you retain the length? I wish I knew it was about retention. So that meant tucking the ends of my hair under, making sure it's moisturized, making sure it's got protein, focusing on health rather than length. Because once you have the health, your hair will retain length. So I wish I knew that it was more about retention than about length when I started on my natural hair journey. My next one is a really important point. Take the hair tutorials that you see on YouTube, take them all with a pinch of salt. Whether it be a roll and tuck, whether it be a crochet braid style, whether it be a box braid style, whatever you are looking at on YouTube and you see it's taking 10 minutes, the person's uploaded the video and it's 10 minutes, even if it's half an hour, know that when you create that style for yourself, it's likely to take much longer. Even a simple roll and tuck, that can take up to half an hour, it can take up to an hour. So take all of those tutorials with a pinch of salt and also be easy on yourself. Okay, lots of the time before people do tutorials on the YouTube channel, they practice and practice and practice. So be easy on yourself as well and take them all with a pinch of salt. Okay, the next one is a really important one. How long you go between your hair washes is a personal thing. When I started on my natural hair care journey, I wish I knew this. I kept on asking, how long should I keep my hair for before I wash it? How long should I do this? And really the answer is, how long is a piece of string? If you're working out, you're going to need to wash your hair more. If you've got eczema prone skin where it's always flaky, you're probably going to need to wash your hair more. And so it's really a personal choice about how much you wash your hair. I say leave it at least a week, but then the rest of that really depends on if you're going to the gym. It depends on a lot of factors. So really watch your own hair, learn your own hair and decide what's best for you. Also, if you're prone to breakouts, you're going to want to wash your hair a bit more. So I wish I knew that really my natural hair care journey was really about my natural hair care journey. It was really a personal thing, and that included how often I wash my hair. I really hope you're liking the content so far. Please subscribe if you've not done so. Give this video a comment or a like. I really want to hear your feedback on this. The next one is that my hair is happiest when left alone. I've got lots of videos on my YouTube channel about doing protective styles. Long-term protective style is one of my more recent videos. Go and check that out. So my hair likes to have low manipulation. It likes long-term protective style, and it likes to have a hands-off approach. A style that means that it's left alone for a good 6 weeks or so means that my scalp is happy, my hair is happy, and really the lowest manipulation that I can do on my own natural hair is the best. It's happiest being left on its own. I wish I knew that, because I wanted to try all the styles that I was seeing on the boards, all the products I was seeing on the boards, all the techniques I was seeing on the board, trimming my hair all the time on the board. So really my hair is happiest when it is left alone. You may see me playing around in my hair a lot and creating all of these styles. I've explained my hair is in protective style for a lot of time, and I tend to do these styling videos in like 2 weeks, and then I leave my hair alone for a very long time. So although you see lots of styling videos on this channel, my hair for the most part is left alone to thrive and to grow, because we are on a natural hair journey to grow our hair to waist length. Once again, please subscribe if you haven't done so, and give me a like if you're liking what you are seeing. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Let's continue the list. The next one is one product doesn't work for everyone. So at the start, I was very much of a product junkie. Can you imagine? I had like up to 30 products just for my natural hair, because I'd seen these reviews, I'd seen these ladies using things, and I wanted to be just like them. So I'd use the product expecting that product to change my hair to look like theirs, not realizing that my own hair is just my own hair, and there was no way that using a product could change my hair to look like theirs. Okay, so I also took the liberty of doing some research here on YouTube, videos similar of this nature, and seeing what other people had to say. Some of them mentioned that it's okay. They wish they knew at the start of their natural journey that the bit of frizz that they see, that's okay. The shrinkage is real, which I covered in my video. Just accept the frizz, accept the shrinkage. It's all part of the natural hair care journey. Your hair will not stay pristine all week. Just embrace your hair, and that is a fact. It's okay not to have curls. Kinks are okay. Not everyone will accept your hair. Your natural hair is beautiful. You can take care of your hair independently. You won't be right the first time. Progress takes time, and you don't need loads of products. A lot that I've covered, but it's nice to see what others are saying. Overall, I wish I knew when I started my natural hair care journey, that this was very much a personal hair care journey, and the my was very, very important. It was about what worked for me, what was I seeing on my head when I looked in the mirror, and catering for my own natural hair. I really do hope you liked today's video. If you have, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. It would really, really encourage me to make more videos. Once again, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Check out my other videos and I will see you again soon. Hope you are well and I hope your family is well. Thank you.